Alright, so we are at Athens Regional Park in Athens, Tennessee. There's a 9-hole disc golf course here. And we play this course occasionally. It's just north of Chattanooga, and this is a cool park. We're really hoping they expand and put the other 9 holes in. There are 2 tee pads for each hole and 2 baskets for each hole. That really gives you a combination of 36 holes to play. They keep it fairly well mown. They've got nice signs, and we're looking forward to showing you the park. We really love this course. It's 4:15, but you're elevated. You probably want to back off your throw some.
Yeah, because you know I crank 500s out all day.
Alright, so we just finished hole 2. We're looking back towards the tee pad. Right at the end of 2, there's this blue practice basket, or putting range. It's kind of odd to have this here. Hole 1 is up there on the hill, so it's in kind of a strange place. Also of note, the transition to 3 is across this path, and you're kind of walking through the yard of this house right here, and it's down near the river, creek, whatever it is, down here. Alright, hole 3 is a cool hole. To the right, you've got a creek. It's out of bounds all the way down to the right. You're shooting up through this kind of narrow gap in the trees. If you go too long straight, the creek bends around to the left and you go in the creek. The basket is a sharp left after you throw through this old narrow tunnel of trees. Alright, so Tom is short of the little tunnel. This will be a challenge.
Ready to climb down a hill.
Oh, I kicked that.
Alright, so we're at the end of hole 4. That's looking back towards the tee pad. Hole 5 is up this hill and across the road. It's the lake hole. Well, one of 2 lake holes. Alright, so hole 5. It's a really cool hole. We're on the back pad, so the front pin's 390, the back pin's 495, and you're throwing across this lake. They've mowed the little peninsula that juts out into the lake down. It used to be trees and 7-8 foot tall brush that would snag your disc, and it was kind of nasty. So it's a nice job of them trimming it up. Nice throw.
All right, real close to the edge.
Here's where Tom's landed. Right in the middle of this little creeklet coming off the lake. Alright, hole 6 from the back pin, playing to the short. It's 330. You go straight down, skirting the edge of the lake, and then the basket is tucked up to the left in the trees. The long basket is past the trees all the way down to the left. So, cool little hole. And if you flip a disc, you are in the lake.
Oh, piss!
That's wet.
Woo.
Splashy.
It's on the other
look
side!
At that! You are right at the edge. Man, I'd go rescue that right now.
Alright, so hole 6. The transition is across the parking lot up into the woods, and there's some elevation, and the last 3 holes are wooded. There are restrooms right there.
We're playing from longs to the red pins. You can see this kind of narrowish channel we have to shoot down. It's 255 to the red pin. This is our first wooded hole. You just want to be able to brag.
Disgusting.
You just want to be able to brag about how narrow of a path you can take. Go ahead, Todd.
Okay, that's not the way. Oh, just stay there.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure was. Same throw indeed. Hardest hole on the course right here. If you play this long to long, it plays long, and it is through the woods. Elevation, it slopes down to your right. So if you hit a tree, you can get kicked down the hill. It's pretty terrible. That was pretty good. All right, hole 9 is the last hole of the course, and it is in the woods. There's elevation, you're throwing downhill, and there's not much of a fairway at all, as you can see. All right, so there's this house in the woods, and you can see the inhabitant in there. See that groundhog head? He's in there. See him? Groundhog! Alright, so we love the Athens course. It's got long holes, it has some trees, has some woods, has some elevation. Again, with the 2 baskets and the 2 tee pads on every hole, it gives you lots of different combinations to play. It's just a shame that we don't have a back 9. There's talk of building it, and we would love to see it. There are facilities here, it's a public park, there's playgrounds, and it's just a great course. Check it out.
Got nothing to add. Whoa! And it has water features, like lakes and creeks and stuff. Always fun.
Yes, it does.
And of course, the elevation that he's talking about is, you know, straight up and down, pretty much in the woods. It's not too bad, though. The trails are pretty well marked, but it is a good sturdy climb.
Oh, the camera was rolling!